Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's me, the
Name and address withheld.
and welcome back, finally, to Mod Mania. Now, let me explain why this took so long before we get into this. So, the next episode of Mod Mania was actually supposed to be a sort of successor to that one video I did where I revisited 3 SpongeBob mods. In that video, I mentioned that Rock Bottom Depths was probably my favorite of the 3 when I revisited them, and the creator of Rock Bottom Depths happened to have watched the video and explained that they were going to release an archive of all of their unreleased stuff and also make an updated version of Rock Bottom Depths that completely removed all of the slowdown. And sure shit, he delivered on both of those. Right now you can play Rock Bottom Depths with 0 lag, and you can also play a whopping 10 levels he did for various other projects. Some of them were for the Heavy Iron Modding themed challenges, and a couple of them in particular were for essentially BFBB Deluxe before BFBB Deluxe. And one of them in particular was for the original collab mod. And I have to say original now because if you've been paying attention to the Heavy Iron Modding side of things, you may have noticed we're actually releasing a collab mod relatively soon, actually, this Valentine's Day. Well, that mod actually started with Bow for Bikini Bottom way before I joined the server, and one of these unreleased mods that Profabo did happened to be something for said original collab mod. Now, I recorded everything for that video. There was at least an hour's worth of footage. And I couldn't use it because somehow, and I don't know how, but somehow, none of my audio was recorded. And that was a travesty. That was an absolute fucking travesty. It really was. Because the only reason that archive even got released was literally the fact that I complimented Rock Bottom Depths so much and said out of the 3 in that video where I revisited mods, it was my favorite. Well, I want you all to know that Profabo ended up getting my thoughts on said mods in the modding server, so if he's watching this now, hey buddy, sorry we couldn't have this video be that video, but hey, I know you're working on something big. And that will be an episode of Mod Mania, I promise. As for today, holy... Oh! The mod we're covering today, I also had issues, but unlike the Profabo archives, I'm actually willing to play this one again. A good thing too, because it actually got updated shortly after I tried recording it initially. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be playing Skyward Castle for Shadow Generations, a mod made by, I believe their name is Spin Dash. Now, my original attempt at recording this, first of all, my gameplay was ass. My gameplay was terrible. And at the time, I still had Shadow Generations on my computer's hard drive, as opposed to solid state drive. And that caused some stuttering, which you may have seen in the music swap I did of the game. And that stuttering really affected my gameplay. As to another reason why the original attempt was never uploaded, I didn't even record the game. I did not record the game. I recorded my audio, but I didn't record the game. And right afterwards, I tried re-recording it, and I just kept failing. Miserably. Well, today we're going to try again. With that being said, let's move right on to the mod. Where is game? There is game, and game has assaulted my eardrums. Alright. Now, it's been a while since I've played the mod, so I am a little, I don't remember it all too well, and, yeah, I don't see anything out of the ordinary here, folks. I don't think there's anything wrong. I mean, Shadow does look a little weird, but that's not part of the mod. I don't know what that could be. Like, I'm trying to get like a feel for things. It has been a hot minute since I've played Shadow Generations. I need to get back to it. I'm about to re-record the game, actually, for the B-roll. Okay, there we go. Alright, here we go. Skyward Castle, my bad. Now... And there goes the webcam. We're gonna hope this one doesn't fail me. So, normally with Shadow Generation stuff, I do try to go in without Doomwing. I do try to go in without Doomwing, but my first time playing this, I did that, and I ate shit. Like, this level is very much built with Doomwing in mind. There are also challenge acts, which I will do after this level. Again, this level, I said it in my original playthrough, this level looks visually so amazing. Like, I love the idea of just combining Sonic. It's something I argued regular Generations should have done. And I guess you could say Shadow Generations tried to do that with the Doom Zone. Because Doom Zone's very clearly like a mishmash of what the... Okay. I see. I understand what just happened. The Doom Zone was essentially like a mishmash of, you know, Radical Highway, Westopolis, all that stuff. And not going that way. That way is death. Although this way appears to be taking me nowhere. What did that do? Oh, it opened platforms over there. Also, the phenomenal remix of Chaos Island by Sonic Guitars being used here, it's sublime. Oh no! Oh yeah, I got Chaos Control, what am I doing? Like, that's how long it's been since I played Shadow Generations. I completely forgot the Chaos Control was even a thing. And I do remember in this level, to get like the S rank, you're gonna want to do this a lot. Holy shit. I also remember you gotta have like good reaction skills for this level, and I don't have those. So prepare for really awful gameplay. As evident. Oh shit!
This is it.
That did not feel intentional. Like, for me to go that... For me to have to boost that far. Like, that didn't feel right. I mean, it felt awesome. But it didn't feel intentional. Okay, guess I'm not going that way. Cool. Okay, cool. I promise this mod's good. Oh, man, it's so weird playing this game with literally zero stutter now. Well, I wish I knew where that Chaos Control shortcut was. Like, you guys have no idea. For me, this is night and day. Because prior, it was... The stutter was bad. Like, it was awful. The same thing with Sonic Crossworlds. At first I had the game on my hard drive, the demo, and it was horrendous, but then I put it on my solid state, and so much better. Infinitely better. Oh. That's unfortunate. What was that I said about it being better? I lied. No. Oh, that was it. Alright, I gotta remember that for Crossworlds too, I guess. By the way, this level is long. And I mentioned prior, the S rank is brutal. I don't... Yeah, as a warning for those going in, this level is long. Like, it is long. So, if you're going in this expecting to S rank it, Be prepared. Be very, very prepared. Because, like, again, the level is long, which also means the S rank is pretty brutal. And any death will pretty much guarantee that you lose it. I died twice before saying this, so... like, I've pretty much lost the S rank on my end. If I get it, I will be shocked. Shit, I should have waited to use my Chaos Control. Okay, we're gonna wait to use Chaos Control here because, if I'm not mistaken, in this entire room, using it is actually pretty detrimental. Oh, God! Bro. I mean, can't be mad at the game for that. That was my own fucking fault. Oh, goodness. Good God, why is it so fast? Fine, we'll use Chaos Control. Oh, but now I'm stuck here. If there's one thing that has not changed throughout the history of this channel, it is me being bad at games. Okay, I do remember this section being weird. And I also tried this, we're about to do a skydive section. For some reason, you can Chaos Control here, and it has no effect on what's happening. Like, you can still be hit all the same. So, we're using a different camera right now because my Sony camera, for the first time ever, has died. Now, that's a good thing. It is a good thing to let devices die on their own. But I've never had a camera that isn't my webcam die while in the middle of a recording. As for the camera I'm using right now, I'm using my iPhone camera, and for the record, I was charging the Sony camera, but apparently it looks like when it is low enough, it will not charge while the camera is on. That could also just be a function on the camera itself. I don't know. But for the rest of the video, I am recording on my iPhone, and we're gonna hope things go well. So, you guys want to know something that's kind of mind-blowing to me? It has nothing to do with what's going on right now. But, I think I said this on my Winter Wonderland live stream. But that Halloween video I did, it bombed, like, miserably. Yet it has attracted some relatively big people to my channel, and I have no idea how. I mean, I guess oh, those are collapsible. Okay. Cool. But anyways, yeah, the Halloween video, it brought quite a few big names to my channel. It got Toby Pasta to subscribe to it, which, Toby, if you're watching, how's it going, buddy? How's it going, Tobster, if you're watching this? I doubt you are. Oh. Why am I going backwards? Nearly made the same mistake twice. Oh, goodness. But, it also got the attention of the guy that made that really awesome K-Fi documentary. And it got the attention of Gareth of Find the Computer Room fame, or formerly. They go by The Real FTA. Although, to be fair, I think the reason why he found the video is because I linked it to him. Because I talked about it on one of his streams. He's a cool guy. Son of a bitch. I'm so flustered after the failure of that original recording. But, yeah, like, I feel kind of bad for anyone who did subscribe for that Halloween video, because that video did so poorly, it's probably gonna be, like, a good long while before I make a video like that. And for the record, scripted videos are not going away from the channel. In fact, the one that's coming out after this video is gonna be a review. But in terms of videos where I trauma dump, yeah, those are going away for a bit, because that video did so poorly. Like, it bombed. It bombed. Oh, to be fair, probably wasn't a smart idea to put a Halloween special on October 30th. Probably should have released it much sooner. Because, yeah, that was just poor timing on my part. This is probably my favorite area visually. Because, like, it's such a beautiful recreation of the waterfall bit. I didn't like this bit, though, when I first played the mod, because it's kind of awkward. And truth be told, actually, I kind of wish we got more of the level in that bit. Yeah, that's horrible. That is a horrible playthrough. Yeah, there's a reason I don't play Sonic games live all that often anymore. Alright, so that was Skyward Castle. Now, like I was saying in my rage fit back there, which I may or may not have completely cut out. If I did cut it out, I'll just say right now that I guess there wasn't a challenge for Act 1. I don't remember there not being one. And the Act 2 challenge, the Act 1 challenge 2, rather. Brutal. Very, very brutal. I didn't even finish it. Because I was on it for like 5 minutes. No, probably about 10 minutes, actually. And I got to the end. And I still died. Because I guess I didn't jump at the right time. And it's like a 40-second challenge, so you could imagine how stressed I was getting. Main level, though. One of my favorite Sonic mods, period. Like, despite my severe lack of skill, Skyward Castle, the level, is one of my favorites, hands down. And we may end up revisiting it in the future. The creator has actually said that Skyward Castle here is actually part of a much bigger mod pack that's getting ready to drop. And by getting ready, I mean I think we got quite a few months away. It's part of a mod pack. This mod pack will be filled with other levels that do actually exactly what Skyward Castle here did, where it combined other Sonic levels. In this instance, it was Kingdom Valley and Chaos Island. Meanwhile, some of the other levels I've seen, White Space is being turned into a level, and it appears to be combining elements of the version seen here in Shadow Generations with its Crossworld counterpart. One of the other levels that was somewhat recently revealed was Digital Circuit, which combines the original Shadow Digital Circuit with the one seen in Crossworlds. By the way, a lot of the levels after Skyward Castle that have been revealed use Crossworlds assets, so do the math there. The most recent level, actually, at the time you're recording this one, is so far the only one to combine 3 levels. It appears to be combining White Jungle with White Forest, or White Cave, excuse me, from No Shock, Sonic Racing Crossroads, but I've also been told there's elements of Mystic Lake in there. And on top of that, one of the other levels that got revealed is called Steampunk Canyon, I'm pretty sure. It combines Rail Canyon with Steampunk City, and it's probably my favorite looking of the bunch so far. And on top of all that, they've said they're working on an open zone, meaning it looks like White Space here is going to be edited into a new hub world. I will be doing my research on that mod pack when it drops, assuming there is a proper, legit ending to the mod. Like as if Like, as in if, like, Devil Doom is still there and shit. If the game has a credits roll, is what I'm trying to say. If the game still has a credits roll, that'll be our first proper live Mod Mania. As for what's next on Mod Mania, right now I'm juggling plans. And as for, you know, next week's video, well, if y'all want to watch it early, you know what time it is. It's time for the Patreon plug. So, for all of you who don't know, which I'd imagine is a lot of you, given the amount of people I'm seeing request music swaps, even though I've said like 5 million times I'm done with those, I have a Patreon now. On that Patreon, there's 2 tiers. There's a $1 tier and a $2 tier. On the $1 tier, you can get early access to my art, as well as high-quality downloads, because, yeah, I'm uploading art again. The art side of things is very slow at the moment, because I'm in the middle of uploading my archives. I'm not working on any digital new stuff right now, although that's something I am trying to do, so, you know, pray for me there. As for the $2 tier, you get every benefit you get from the $1 tier, but you also get early access to YouTube videos that are ad-free. Like, if you guys are paying to see them early, I'm not going to monetize those. The early access versions are ad-free. They also, like the art, include high-quality downloads for offline viewing, because simply put, YouTube is a very scary place. You never know when at any point this channel could be nuked, for the dumbest of reasons. And if that wasn't all enough, if you happen to be a content creator or run a Discord server, there's another benefit involving art, exclusive to the $2 tier. With digital art means layers. As I upload digital art, I also upload the individual layer assets for you guys to use. So example, that Battle for Bikini Bottom cover art remake I did, you can download that, or you can download just the background, just SpongeBob, just Patrick, just Sandy, etc. And very recently, I just did an image of Classic Sonic as the classic Flash, and with that, you can download the version with full shading, a version with no shading, or even a version without the solid color background. Everything regarding the art assets is free for you guys to use. I don't care what you do with them. YouTube thumbnails, Discord emojis, profile pictures, PNG avatars. I don't care what you do with those art assets, just do not sell them. So that being said, everybody, I hope you enjoyed today's video. And if you're wondering what the next video is going to be, assuming I haven't said it earlier, it is going to be our first proper review in quite a long time. And no, that's not me counting Legacy of BFBB, because although that was a collection of reviews, it wasn't a single review. So if you guys want to see that early, pay attention to that Patreon. Like I mentioned earlier with the early access, it is at the very least 2 days, if not a full week in advance. I try to have it a full week in advance, but sometimes I just can't cut it. So that being said, everybody, for real this time, this is the Koopa Eliminator, signing out.